so Times New Roman. I don't even want to say I hate it because that feels like too strong of an opinion for a font that just exists, just not to be noticed. But that's exactly the problem because no one actually likes Times New Roman. You just end up using it because school kind of trains you to it. This kind of started earlier for me because in middle school I tried to use chewy once, just once, and alright, maybe chewy's not ideal, but it was readable and people reacted like I had typed my essay in a different language. No one said, "Hey, this is hard to read." It was just, "Why did you choose this font? That font's so ugly." Maybe it's ugly, but at least it had some character. After that, I was like, alright, fonts aren't even about readability. They're about not standing out. So I stopped experimenting. I just went straight to Times New Roman and never questioned it again. And that was probably a mistake, but the thing is, Times New Roman is safe. That's it. It's the font you use when you don't want anyone to have any thoughts about your formatting. It's like wearing the most neutral outfit possible so no one comments on it, which is kind of wild, because essays are supposed to be personal, or at least sound like a person wrote them. Like you're thinking through something, and instead, everything ends up sounding the same because the font already decided the tone before you even started typing. Also, can we talk about how once you accept Times New Roman, you immediately start gaming everything else? Like you're not changing the font. That's too obvious. But margins, spacing, oh yeah. Suddenly, you're an engineer. You're staring at the page like, alright, if I add one more quote here, that's half a page. That helps. To try to extend your page length to 3 pages, because that's the requirement. And it's not even cheating. It's just what happens when the page count matters more than the actual writing. What's funny is no one ever compliments Times New Roman. No one's ever said, nice font choice. It's just the default. And honestly, essays would be so much better if they had more character. Not even crazy fonts, just writing that actually sounds like the person who wrote it. Sometimes I care about what I'm saying, and Times New Roman just flattens it all out. School teaches you pretty quickly that being boring is safer than being interesting, that blending in is better than standing out. And Times New Roman is the perfect example of that. So, yeah, now I open a document and automatically, Times New Roman, size 12, double spaced. I don't even think about it. My hands just do it. But every time I see it, I just remember that I really hate this font. And one day I'm gonna change things and take that -5 points every single time I write an essay.